What's good, Destined Ones? Today I want to show you how to become absolutely unkillable in Black Myth Wukong. No gimmicks, no cheats, nothing. It's just straight playing the game and using every single mechanic that there is to be completely invincible. It's going to be extremely fun. You can use this for any level of gameplay. So this could be your first run as soon as you get this entire set, or this can be your new game plus 5, 6, 7th run. You will destroy Erlang and everybody once you master what we're doing here in this tutorial. So let's get straight into it. Everything you see here can be changed out, but this is going to be the default for how the build works. And I'm also going to break down different mechanics and how to master them. So please feel free to skip to whatever you need in the chapter list below. For our weapon, we have the Dark Iron Staff. For the vessel, we're going to be using the Wind Tamer because we're going to try to push for 63% of damage reduction, which we will get instantly with this build. We're going to have Non-Void for our spirit, but this can be switched out at any time for any spirit that you want. For example, a great honorable mention is Wandering White from chapter 1. He's just so good. He significantly increases your defense. He's going to raise your attack anyway, so this is a great addition to this build, but for today, I want to be untouchable, so I'm going to use Non-Void. For our armor set, we're rocking the Iron Tough armor set because we're going to be using Nick of Time and Rock Solid like crazy. At some point, you're going to realize that you just can't be touched at all. It's going to take you time and practice to master the parry timing, but once you've got it, and also once you've mastered the see-through thrusting mechanic, your life will change in this game forever. So let's get over to the curios. We have the Golden Button, the Jade Moon Rabbit alongside the Gold Sun Crow, the Amber Prayer Beads, and last but not least, the Gold Spike Plate. Golden Button is going to be found in Chapter 5 with this very large enemy right here. The Amber Prayer Beads are also in Chapter 5. Just after you beat the Father of Stone, you go into the cave over to the right, it's sitting in a chest, and there is going to be the Golden Spike Plate in Chapter 3 once you beat down the Dark Lord, the very, very large, gigantic enemy that is just over to the left of the Longevity Road. Now for our gourd, we're going to be rocking the Immortal Blessing with the Long Bomb for that attack buff, but you can rock whatever you want. And for our soaks, this is very specific. We're going to go into the Graceful Orchid. If you don't have this, you can switch it to the Celestial Lotus Seed. It's okay. Tender Jade Lotus is going to be amazing to raise our defense. The Copper Pill is going to basically make Rock Solid cost no mana whatsoever, which is going to be even better for us. That means you will never run out of mana in this build. It's kind of crazy. And the Laurel Buds are going to be that extra damage reduction we need to get over 63%. Now, just to show you that right off the rip, boom, we launch out the Wind Tamer and we sip our gourd and take a look. I'm already sitting at 63% damage reduction without doing anything else, and that damage reduction is amazing, but we don't even need it because we're going to try to work to be untouchable. The number one skill that I want us to master in this tutorial today is a stance, and it's going to be Thrust Stance's Lucky Strike. This is going to be the tactical retreat that you need in order to break the game. This is naturally built into this kit. What it does is when you see through the enemy, you will automatically go into Cloud Step without costing any mana whatsoever. It's kind of broken, and you can do it as many times as you want as long as your timing is perfect. We're going to work on that timing today together until you master it. As well as Non-Void. This guy costs no mana whatsoever, and he'll be your backup to get you out of certain situations just in case you need him. So now you have two ways to see through the enemy or go into Cloud Step without even using the skill, meaning that we're allowed to use Rock Solid with this build. That gives us 3 different ways of completely being invincible. So let me reset everything up and we're going to fight Yin, and I'll show you exactly how this build works. This build is the build that will destroy Erlang because Erlang can't touch you, but it is going to take mastery. Okay then, to jump off our tutorial, let's learn about seeing through the enemy, and let's learn how to do it. First things first, you want to be facing any direction whatsoever, and you want to go into your light attack combo. It doesn't matter where you are in this combo, as long as you're not in the final strike, you're good to go. When you're in this combo, let's say, for example, you push square one time, immediately push triangle. That is the tactical retreat. Tactical retreat is the move that we need to master. So let's go 1, 2, 3, triangle. One more time, 1, 2, 3, triangle. That was late. So if you end up doing that thrust right there, you didn't get the timing right. So let's just master it. We'll go 1 square triangle. Boom. Tactical retreat. Perfect. Let's do it again. 1 square triangle. Again, 1 square triangle. Again, 1 square triangle. You want to get into this rhythm. You really want to master this, because once you've mastered it and you know exactly when to do it, nothing can touch you. This is going to replace your perfect dodge, meaning that your perfect dodge is going to be another option that you can use just in case you're in trouble. But when you do a square triangle and you hit that tactical retreat, you can follow up with an instant thrusting stance, or you can hit with an incredible strike while you're in thrust stance. So it's kind of crazy. For example, I can go square, triangle, square again. And then I could do this fury of attacks if I want to, if you have it unlocked. Or I can go square, triangle, triangle, bob. And I slap for insane damage, especially if I have a focus point. At first, it's going to feel like it's absolutely impossible to do, but it's all about timing. You want to use it as a dodge mechanic. So if your timing is not perfect, you're not going to be able to get it. Just like that. All right, let's do it again. I was late that time. All right, let's load it up. Square, 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 up. He's going to do his little thing. We'll roll out of that. We'll roll out of this. Roll out of that. We don't want to try it on this because that's too big of a chop. Kind of annoying. All right, so let's get back to it. Square, 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 triangle. Oh, I was too late. Square, square, tactical retreat. Got it. Look at that. Let's take a sip. Try it again. Dodge regular. Roll through. Let's get it. Square, square, square. All right, he's going to go for his little grab attack. We'll get out of that. Let's get back to it. Square, square, square. Okay, he's jumping. Roll away. He comes in again. Roll again. One more time. Last roll coming up. All right, now we can square, square, triangle. Look at that. You just go straight through it. It's super easy. Once you master this, your life is going to change forever in this game, because you can follow it up with so many different attacks. It is going to take some time to master though, so just take your time and be patient. You won't be able to hit everything with it sometimes until you really get it mastered, so don't be discouraged. That is going to be something that you have to master. Now, one issue, I was talking while doing that, and I am not that good. If I'm completely concentrating on it and not talking, then I can do a lot better. But when you start trying to talk and do it at the same time, it's kind of difficult. Anyways, once again, all you have to do is a square triangle. That tactical retreat is going to be your best friend to really get into that rhythm. Now, let's go into our other amazing parts of this build to make you even more unkillable. Next is going to be rock solid. Now this is all about timing. Some attacks in this game you can't use rock solid against because the enemy will force grab you, or they'll be using a spell and it'll break through it. There's a lot of different things that you're going to just learn over time that, okay, this can't be rock solid because this enemy is just a bum. But other than that, you're going to be able to use rock solid, and when you use it correctly, it will knock them back. That is going to be your best indicator that you did a perfect rock solid. Now, when you hit a knockback rock solid, it's going to basically have them off guard, and that's going to be a great chance to follow up with a thrust. That was a bad rock solid because he was able to follow through like nothing ever happened. But when we get a good rock solid, 1 second. I missed it. Let me roll this. Come on, buddy. Give me my rock solid back. Oh my goodness. You're being so angry today. Got it. Just like that. When you get it correct, he'll have that little fallback effect and there's nothing he can do. Spells like that you cannot use rock solid against, so just be aware of it. Like, you can guard the attack, but you won't get a perfect rock solid hit from it. We'll go ahead and follow up with some smacks. That was perfect opportunity, but I didn't have it, so oh well. Ah, I missed. Not bad. All right, I'm getting fancy. Let me calm down. Sorry. Relax, little guy. Got him. Get back, sir. That was sloppy. Let's get fancy with this. I'm just going to show you me sparring this man and hitting one of all the things I taught you here today. A rock solid, a dodge, and a tactical retreat, all in a single fight without getting touched even once by this man. I hope you enjoy, and then we'll get back into a little bit more of the tutorial to teach you some other things that you might want to use for this build.
Take this! Oh, so split!
I hope you enjoyed that little sparring session. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on more tips, tricks, guys, and everything else you need for Black Myth Wukong. But let's get back into the video. All right, guys, so let's master the non-void. This is going to be our secret ingredient to really making us untouchable in the game. You want to use it for emergency cases. So like a situation where you just can't get out or you have no other option, it's a great time to use him. When you get trapped into a corner and you got to roll out, but you can't, use non-void. If there's an attack that you don't have rock solid for and you want to get out of it, use non-void. He comes back so quickly, you can really take advantage of it. So it's just a huge benefit. And that's going to be the first thing that you probably delete out of this build once you master it, because tactical retreat is going to be a natural ability that you always want to use. Rock solid is going to be something that you're going to want just so you can be invincible and always have mana. But you want to take advantage of everything at your arsenal in order to kill some of the hardest enemies in the game. Now, I love it. Let's go. He tried it. All right, let's roll this. And we'll roll that 3 times. Okay, sometimes he does ridiculous nonsense like that. And he tries to permanently grab you. That's crazy. So yeah, when he's, what the hell? Okay, he got me with that one. He's switching it up a little bit. I'm not mad. All right, let's go. Get fancy with it, sir. I'll get fancy too. Since we want to show off, why not? Clean dodged it without doing anything. That's embarrassing. No, sir. I'll dodge that and that. You tried it so hard, sir. Get smacked. Why did I push him back so damn far? Whoa, relax. Don't be mad about that. Relax. How did I miss? That's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna embarrass you. Sit still. I'm thirsty. Go ahead. Okay, so you don't want to hit my rock solid? Okay, I see you. I was being a little fancy with that one. I'm having too much fun. I'm sorry. Good night. And there you have it. So you can go absolutely crazy with timing and using non-void at the right moment. He's really just going to be your get out of jail free card. That's probably going to be the first thing you delete out of this entire build. Now, a couple of honorable mentions. If you don't have the Dark Iron staff, it's fine. It's fine. Use whatever staff that you're good at. A fun staff to use is the tri-point double-edged spear. This is kind of crazy. It's just a lot of fun. It's not going to be doing as much damage as something like the Dark Iron, but when you start hitting those crits and when you start to have a little bit of fun with the spears that shoot out the staff, it gets exciting pretty quickly. For the rest of this guide, I'm going to start using lower level staffs. So let's start with this one right here, the Spikeshaft staff. This thing got a huge buff from the dev team about a week ago in the last update. So let's use it and see just how good this build really is. It should take us a lot longer to beat down Yin, but it shouldn't be impossible. Here we go. All right, so let's check out the Spike staff versus Yin. I'll take a sip. We got reduction. Oh, he wants to go in? Fine, I'll go in for it. No problem. No thank you, buddy. All right. Oh, you didn't want to sneak me with a crazy attack that time? Oh, you're messing up already, big guy. Come on now. You should do better than that. What in the world? Whatever. I was trying to go for a no damage run, but he did a cheap shot there, so whatever. Because I thought he was going to jump from the sky, but he didn't. He didn't sneak me that time either. That's kind of weird. No, sir. Nice try. He's going to grab me. Not happening. All right, let's get a tactical retreat in here. Never mind. He's going up in the air. We dodge. I dodged that too. Oh, I can't knock that back. I knew better, but this is what I wanted. Oh well. We dodged that like a champion and we go to work. No, sir. Got him. Get wrecked. Yeet. He's coming in. We roll those. We dodge those two. Not bad. We'll come in for some attacks. Nice try. He caught me with that. You won't catch me twice, though. I'll tell you that right now. I stopped those. I'll smack you in the face for being ignorant. Let's go. Oh, he's pissed. Yo, he was mad. He was actually legitimately upset with me. That's kind of scary. I've never seen him act like that. Oh, he's mad for real. Wow, I was early. Okay. Whoa. Nice try. No, sir. Okay, I'm having fun. Nope. Oh, I haven't done a tactical retreat. Oh no, it's not a complete guide unless I do it. No. I didn't have the timing right. Let's get it. He comes up. If I don't get a tactical retreat, I fail. There it is. Let's get it. Up, he's dead. And I'm getting super fancy. Let's go. So there you have it. You can beat him down with even a weaker staff. So I don't want to hear anybody in the comment section say you had the best staff in the game. It doesn't matter. Have fun, take your time, and just try to master the tactical retreat. This is going to be the greatest move in the game for you, and it's going to change how you fight every single boss, I promise. Because once you've learned perfect dodge, you pretty much have a huge advantage over all your enemies because they can't touch you. But when you get into the tactical retreat, you're going to be able to follow up instantly, and it doesn't put you out of the way. But that's going to be all for today. We didn't have to use a single medicine or pellet, which is completely amazing, meaning that you have so much more potential to add damage and other things into this build. It's completely up to you. The sea is your oyster. I think that's what they say. If that's not what they say, that's what we're saying today. And I want you to have fun with this. That's going to be all for today though, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Smash the like button and sub. I'll see you in the next one. This is your boy M of MSenseHD. For now though, I'm out of here. Alright guys, to wrap up this video, I have a special clip. I took the build to see if it could actually work against Erlang, and I beat him. It's kind of amazing that it was that easy, and I didn't even do a perfect job on it. Just a little bit of a disclaimer. There were certain things that I didn't even bother using, but I was fighting him naturally and he fell. So here's the clip of that. I hope you enjoy. I will be making another guide about how to beat down Erlang while using this build in a future video, so look out for that.